Hey guys, it's Daniel. Thanks so much and welcome to Dragonmore Gaming. We're doing the Dyson Sphere program. And so we got our titanium and our silicon up and running when we last played. So now it's time to move on to the next phase of our awesomeness. And we're still going for this interplanetary logistics. And what excites me about this is we can have this kind of logistics hub. So we're going to have a bunch of stuff here. So we're going to have the steel, the titanium, the processors, which I have not automated, and whatever the purple thing is. So we got some time before that is research, so we got to get going on that. Now, oh yeah, when we last were talking about we were thinking that because we have 100% construction area on this planet, that this might actually be a good place for the logistics hub. There's plenty of open space here, so maybe we should be doing that. So if that's the case, we need to start setting up construction here for everything we need for that logistics hub. So I want to try to automate things like steel, things like the processors here, and then just pull so use that first planet that we're on kind of as the research hub, I guess, because that's what we got automated there now. So if that is the case, and we did just build some solar panels, so I think to kind of help us out, jumpstart our energy production here, and let's get that. So use our solar panels here. Okay. Too close. I don't know why this thing is flickering like this. That's not cool. And like that. Okay, so that's all the solar panels we got. And we do it right as nighttime is about to fall. Oh, what? Okay. Alright, so we got that going. So checking the assembler. So and I should probably have a smelter down just to check patterns too. There we go. Alright. So the smelter gives us the titanium that we need, and the steel. And the steel just comes from iron, right? That's just all it is? Yep. Okay. So that's easy to make here. We got tons of iron here on this planet. So we can definitely set up some steel production here. That's going to annoy me with that blinking thing. There we go. So just extra power everywhere. And then, alright, so we want steel production on this planet, and we want processors. Now the processors are going to take these components, so it's going to take these circuit boards, which we are making on the other planet. So I wonder if there's a way to get those moving as part of the logistics thing. That might be one of the things. Maybe we'll just make circuit boards on the other planet and transport them here. So we'll need to go grab some at least initially just to get this production underway. And then we need these microcrystalline components, which is the silicon and copper. Okay, so we got the silicon here. I think there's not a lot of copper here, but there is copper, so we could get that started, and we'll just have to eventually, I think, transport copper here, is I think what that means. So let us do that. Alright, so let's get us some iron. So can I just like click on it? Be nice to just click on it and be like, yep, here it is. Alright, so it's 900,000 there, 800,000 there. Well, that's pretty close to the power here, so let's just go ahead and take that. So here's iron. Where's the copper? Alright, so the copper's way up here, though. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to get the iron first. Actually lighter over here. Well, this is like the North Pole, so it's going to be lighter most of the time. So let's work in the sun. So away we go. Alright, so we're flying. Let's see if we can... A little bit higher gets us faster, maybe? Okay. Alright, what do we need? We need miners. And of course we don't have any. And of course we need circuit boards. Alright, so we're already out of the copper, so that's a problem. So we can't even gather. So we might have to make a run back to our other planet just to like grab a whole bunch of the circuit boards and copper plates just so we have that ready for us. I might do that because the other thing I want to do is take a bunch of that titanium back. Because if you guys saw, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, we just got the hydrogen fuel rods, so we can actually have more and better fuel. And that takes hydrogen and titanium. And hydrogen, as a reminder, came from the oil. And is there any oil on this planet? No. So we're not able to get hydrogen here. So we either need to take the titanium back, or we need to bring the hydrogen here. Right? Am I saying that right? I gotta double check myself. So yeah, because the oil refinery is what makes the hydrogen. Yep. Then it takes oil. And if I'm reading this correctly, there's no oil on this planet. There's coal, and it's ticking down. So we definitely need to get the solar and the energy storage online too. That's going to be another thing we need. Okay. Alright, well that's fine. So we need to get out of here. Alright, so let's go get charged up at our little base here. Whoa. This thing is crazy. Alright, it's down here. I don't know why I went that way. Alright. This way, please. Get turned around. Oop. Autosave. Alright. Still learning how this thing behaves when flight. But alright. Yeah, running out of power. That's fine. Alright, we're going to land here. Start getting some power back. Actually, let's go over here. And that hopefully will be in range of this one. So I can open up this and take as much as I can carry of the titanium, because we're going to take that back and get that made into the hydrogen fuel rods. Yeah, I like it. And we got... Alright, let's sort. Now let's at least carry it. Let's carry... I don't know if we'll need it, but like I figure I'll just make a storage on the other planet and just dump some silicon in there too, just so I can have some there if I need it. That's kind of what I'm thinking there. And we don't need the ore anymore. Let's just get rid of that. And that gives us more room for more titanium, with which there is none. Why won't you pick up? I just did this. What are you doing? Alright. You have to have your inventory open to shift click it. Okay. And we'll just fill this with more that. Okay. And then I think alright, so we need fuel, of course, to get back. So we're gonna dump in all the fuel here except for... Alright, so we do still have hydrogen, so that's good. Alright, I don't know how this thing organizes things, but okay. And this is a fuel that we can use in a pinch. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that. I don't know why I have a magnet on it, but I guess I needed to build certain things. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, so we're gonna use this as our fuel. Yes! Oh, that was another thing we want to do. Research speed is too slow. Understood. We're gonna go back and fix that too. I think we just needed more of the oil refiners back on the planet to get the red energy matrices going. Alright, so I think we're good there. Alright, and then just as a question, we need, yeah, lots more circuit boards and copper if we want more of the solar panels. Panels, there you go. And we're gonna have to research energy storage, because we're gonna start losing a lot of power in the night because we don't have the solar panels doing anything else. Alright, so let's do it. Let's head back to our original planet and get some fuel rods, fix our research, get a whole bunch of copper stuff ready to go so that we can really tear up this place and make it a logistics hub. Okay, so that is what we're going to be doing today. Yes, we will fix the research. Alright, so tap. Alright, holding spacebar. Alright, you gotta hold spacebar and W to go that way. Alright, so if I let go, do I... It's not gaining me altitude. So if I hold space... Alright, so once you go into sail mode, I guess you can let go? Okay. Let's speed away here. Alright, so we're actually pulling away now. Okay, perfect. Alright, we need to go here. Which is, there we go, on my right. Alright, we're going to Kiefa Borealis 2. That is my home planet. Okay, and speed up. Consumes a lot of fuel. Alright, we're gonna... It's a little bit more than I was probably wanting to use. Okay. And hit tab to activate mass mode so I don't accidentally move off. So, and it looks, and of course things do move in orbit, right? So, oh yeah, we're trucking. All right. So this is, yeah, I mean everything's slowly moving. So there we go. Yep. So if I'm on this trajectory, it looks like I'm drifting toward the gas giant. So that's not gonna be good. So hopefully we gave ourselves enough power. All right. I do want to use this first. Can I force it to do that? So there we go. Oh, we're getting close. We need to adjust course. All right. There we go. And of course, what we want is behind the gas giant. So I hope it didn't pull me in the atmosphere. It did. I'm fighting the atmosphere. Crash land. It's still hilarious. Okay. So we burned a bunch of fuel to make sure we missed the gas giant and we can land here. All right. I need to go this way. This way, correct? So, forward, yes. Unless it's faster to go the other way. It looks like it's equidistant. I think I'm just on the other side of the planet. All right. Oh no. Oh yeah, when I go into whatever it's called, sail mode, I need to stop hitting W, I think. Oh. Nope, land. Okay, I don't want to run out of power. I think it says it's worse if you run out of power for recharging. Alright, so I can slow it over here. Where is one of the... Okay, there's the tower. Alright, right click. There we go. Alright, we're back. Alright, so this is the stone production, so we're on this side of our base. Cool. Alright, now we'll get recharged. Alright, so we have plenty of stone and glass over here if we need. I feel like I should pull those into boxes just to have too. So I'm gonna do that. Just to have some boxes. Okay. And we're out of iron ingots. So we'll need more of those. Okay. Storage. We'll do a stone there. Glass there. Boom. Alright, now it'll store it. So we'll come back and we'll have plenty of that now. Alright, so the next thing we need... I kind of want to fix the research next, but... just to help with the automation though, I mean, we can set up a temporary factory, I think, just to do the titanium and the hydrogen into the hydrogen rods. Where was that again? Alright. Oops. Alright, so we got our hydrogen coming off here. The problem is we just need a lot more hydrogen because we're using all of it and more for research right now. So we're going to need a bunch more of these things. But that's cool, we can deal with that. Oh yeah, so since we've been gone, we've almost filled up the the fuel tank, which means that we've completely filled this storage. That's cool, because we can use that for fuel temporarily. If I remember what button that is, there we go. Oh, and I was out of fuel there. Oh man, that is not cool. Alright. So we're gonna have to fix that. Alright, and what is next? Alright, so we need more of these guys for more hydrogen. And then we're going to use the titanium we brought with us to convert that into the fuel rods. So we'll have the hydrogen or these planes kind of keep going down this way. So I think what I want to do, so I'm going to have to end up moving this thing again. Yeah, I think let's do that. Okay. So, I'm sorry, delete. And then, because I think I want to turn it so that it's this way. And of course we need foundation support, so we'll help you out with that. Well, a little close, but well. Huh. It's like it's so far down in the ocean, it only lets me do these two. Okay. Not really sure what the best use of the foundations are, so. But that's good enough. That's got us rolling. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do the fluid storage here. Whoa, why are you going up so high? I don't want that one. This one. I don't know why I was trying to connect the one in the air. Alright. And no room. Okay. Whoops. Well, let's just do it this way then. One gap there. We gotta pull it. That's right. Since it's liquid, we need to have it come off on a conveyor belt first, and then that will let us pull it into a storage. All right. Man, we don't have enough room for this. Okay. And of course I'm holding control to do these all inventory transfers. Okay. Perfect. All right. So we got that. Oh, and that doesn't even have power. Not that we needed it for the time being. Alright, I'm hoping that'll be good. Alright, I want to copy this. And we'll just keep making them. So I guess I need a splitter here first, right? That's gonna be the next thing. Because we want to split the hydrogen. Well, when do we want to split the hydrogen, I guess is the question. Because we could have it all filter this way to like this point, so it'd be a little confusing. We have, you know, hydrogen going this way, and we could have hydrogen coming up, and then that means we might make the titanium thing over here. I think let's do that. I'm not sure if that's the best strategy. Let's see, and of course we need our splitter friend. Massive splitter, which of course we're gonna have to put off to the side here somewhere. And we're gonna have to move whatever these guys are. What is this? This is the graphite. We might just have this go up and over the splitter, or up and over the whatever it's called, the belt that comes off this thing. Yes, I know it's too slow. Alright, let's just do this then. Alright. So we're going to do the splitter here. And that way this thing is going to have to come... Whoops. Here. This is going to go here. Alright, that's reconnected. And then this is going to continue down. But JK is gonna, this is actually gonna come up because this is the hydrogen, which means this needs to come down. Because this is the oil. Ugh. And of course this thing's in the way. We'll move this. we're just gonna put that there for now. Alright, we desperately need more of these belts too. That's always something we need. Which means we'll need more iron. Alright, I just need to go get the more iron, so I'm gonna temporarily push these down. And get all the silicon and the titanium out of my inventory. Just so I can free up some space here. Because we desperately need more conveyor belts. Because that runs us out of conveyor belts right there. Alright. Away we go. Alright. That's actually a good question. If I go this far, even though I started construction when I was in range, but now I'm probably most certainly not. Am I still in range? Alright, and then let's grab some copper. Oops. Go. No, I did not finish building it. Alright, land back over here. Oh, maybe they were still building, but it was just so far for them to build, it just didn't make sense. Okay. Alright, give me a bunch of these. And let's just go ahead and get more miners because we know we'll need them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just have that set to like 5. Okay. So now... Oh, this is going to be the input. Okay, so never mind. Alright, so we want the oil refinery. Yeah, we're going to give it some space here. Yeah. Sure, let's go with this. Alright, so 1, 2, let's go 3. How many can we fit? Oh, we're out. Alright. 1, 2, 3 more of these. What does this take? This takes stone. We're low on stone? We're low on steel. Okay. That's alright. There we go. And then this goes up. And what? Why are you not working? There we go. I don't know why that wasn't connecting. But alright. And I'm just copy paste the pattern in here so all of it knows that it needs to do the oil and hydrogen thing. And then let's get these going in. And then back out. We're gonna have to have. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm like, we need a we need a splitter here too to merge the two parts of the oil. Oops. All right, but that's fine. So this is gonna come up to around here. So instead of going to the fuel thing, we're going to have it go to a splitter. Alright. Yeah, it's on the angle right here, so I definitely need... Let's see, if I turn it here, does that let me... Yeah, that'll let me do that. Okay. I'm just testing how far out. Okay, so this is... That's plenty far. Splitter. Let's just have the splitter here-ish. Or do it here. Because I didn't want it to have it too close to those other belts. Oh yeah, we need to fix that graphite thing too. Whoops. So yeah, let's do it over here. Just, you know, we're gonna give ourselves some room here. Alright. So this one we want to have come in here, because this will give us enough wiggle room to do this. Perfect. And then this one will go out this way towards the actual fuel storage. Which means we're gonna have to move this thing again. Blech. But as our inventory is much lower, right? So this will be this will be easier this time. All right. Can't do it 100%. All right. All right. It sucks, but I'm gonna have to do like a temporary thing. But I only had to do this twice this time, so that's good. Okay. Storage. Oh no, the power's in the way too. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't destroy a whole bunch of things in power. Alright. Back to storage. Fuel. Fluid. Oh yeah, I can go higher now. I got the vertical stacking thing. Ha ha ha. Cool. Alright. I don't know why you want to go to that one. There we go. Sweet. Okay. And I did realize something I kind of screwed up here before, right? So like when you do the output of the refineries, it gives you ×2 on the refined oil and ×1 on the hydrogen, which means that you really want to have these are all going the same way, right? Yeah, you really want to have the one that's the higher ratio closer, since it can offload. It'll offload at the same speed at a 2-to-1 than the one far away. So I kind of did that backwards over here, where I had the hydrogen close and this one far. So there is a workaround for that too. So I'm gonna do it this way just to make it, consistent with that one. But I don't think this is optimized. I could just rip up the whole line and redo it. Now that I put all the splitter and everything here. But the workaround I think that I'll just live with for this particular setup is that you can actually have 2 sorters coming out for the same thing. And now this way, when it makes it at a 2-to-1, it'll pull both fuel out at the same time as the one hydrogen. So that is another way you can do it, and I think that's what I'm going to have to do for this setup, unless I rip up these belts and completely redo it, which is an option. Uh-oh. Oh no! Forgot to do the filter. Oh, we done fucked up. Oh boy. I don't know how to get the materials off without destroying the belt. So, screwed. Alright, I'm doing this way because I really don't want to rip up the up-down, the incline one, if I don't have to. And of course I still did. Well, crap. At this point, guys, I'm just going to redo the whole thing. It just is not going to work out for me if I don't have it the way that I think it should be. And it's going to just make me annoyed because, like I said, for efficiency's sake, didn't mean to do that whole thing. Alright. Yeah, for efficiency's sake, we got to have whatever has the ×2 output should be closer. Right, you can use the one sorter for the thing that's closer at the ×2, and then the thing that's further away, we'll just do this ×1, which means that the refined fuel needs to be close and the hydrogen needs to be far away. So, to make sure I don't screw it up this time. So you gotta remember, when you use these with the double outputs, make sure that when you're doing this, you hold down the left click and use tab to select the right thing. So again, the fuel is what's making it faster, so that needs to be closer. And the hydrogen is slower, so it needs to be far away. There we go. Fuel. Hydrogen. Oil. Oh. Hydrogen. Perfect. Alright, we'll have to replace this one. Whoops. That's fine. Alright. Input. Figuring it out. And then I guess it helps to have this. Alright, and then hold tab. That one. And that one. Alright, we're good to go. Now we just gotta hook all this back up. So what I would like to do is do it the same way over here. So I haven't put any of the sorters down, so that makes life easier here. What that means is that we have to change this yet again. So this needs to be deleted because we don't have hydrogen coming this way anymore. We want something else. Alright, so we want hydrogen to kind of merge here. Let's see, because this is going to be the oil merge. I mean, we could move this if we needed to, but... Oh. Alright, so the oil merge is here. And then the hydrogen can merge over here somewhere. If I merge it past it, because like I'm just trying to think where to put the fluid. If I put it right next to it, man, this thing is huge. Yeah, it's not really gonna work, is it? I think we keep it over here, and we have this dragged over here, which means that once we offload the hydrogen, this needs to go up and over that. Let's try to do that first. All right. Okay, here. Now let's just have it go like under here and in. There. Alright, so we got that going in. And now we need the hydrogen to merge. I'm hoping we have enough room for this. Well, let's get some foundation first. Okay. Alright, and then if we do the merging up here, we just need to make sure, I think the most important thing is to make sure that this goes over this. Alright. Change the angle here. Alright, I want to make sure that this goes up. Why are you fighting me here? Okay, up, and then back down into the merger. So it's gonna have to be like over here. Alright, can I make the merger here? Well, let me do this. So I deleted one part of that. Oh man. It's gotta go way back here. I mean, that's gonna have to be close enough, right? And that goes in there. Wait a minute. Isn't that on a turn now? Did I just figure out how to put a sorter on a bend? You add the sorter first and then you coil the conveyor belt? Because it wouldn't let me do that before. Like if I mean, I gotta test it, right? So if I delete the sorter and I try to put it back, does it let me put it back? No, see, it won't let me do the middle one anymore. It tries to throw it to the side. I mean, that's fine, but so you can put one on a bend. as long as it's straight when you place the sorter, right? So it's using that middle one. Make sure it's on hydrogen. We'll learn something new. So you can put a sorter on a bend in your conveyor track if you do the sorter first and then connect so that the conveyor belt turns. Well, there you go. Learn something new every day. Alright, we're gonna rehook up the hydrogen here. And we gotta get the graphite rehooked up. Alright, because that's gotta go pretty high, because it's gotta get over that track too, I think. Okay. So let's go 1, 2. And it needs to go along this line. So I just needed to do that when it's that high, and then connect down to the ground. You will. Nice. All right, and then the same thing over here. Well, we'll need to connect it from the ground. Can I do this? No. Oh, it connects with the splitter? Really? Man, this splitter is so in the way. Alright. So what I made this 2, right? 2 high, which I think we determined in a previous video that 2 high is not high enough to get over a splitter. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Well, let's just do it this way then. We're gonna have this come, make it easier on ourselves, just to avoid the splitter completely, and just do 1 additional block over. Alright, here to here, and then we're gonna do here down to the ground. Oh no, now we're just not having fun. No, we are. It's just being obnoxious. Why are you trying to go that high? Alright. Oh, here we go. We can do something silly. Oh no. Oh. Must be horizontal when turning. Okay. So does that mean we can just do it like this? Okay, we figured it out. All right, so because we can turn in midair with the track, so that's fine. That is okay. All right, we want to connect that. I swear you are horizontal when you're turning. I don't know why that's such a big deal to this thing. I'm like, then just turn slower? Or just in? You guys know what I'm talking about? Alright. Because if I build this first and I just have the turn happen later, yeah, it just, or the incline just happen one square, you would think it would automatically do that, but I guess not. Alright, so we got the graphite rehooked up. That means that, yeah, this should start, research should start flowing again. And we're getting very close. Estimate is 5 more minutes. Okay. Alright, so I guess that'll be next time on Dyson Sphere. So so yeah, I think we'll call this one here. And next time, so we got more of those hooked up. And yeah, so you can see having a lot of fun with splitters and having things go up and over things. But as soon as we get these online, that'll be real quick. Now we got the splitters hooked up, and we'll be good. And we'll get research really rocking and rolling, and we'll be ready to convert those hydrogen fuel rods too. That's the other thing we want to make sure to do with that titanium. So guys, I think that'll do it for this video. So remember, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey guys, it's Daniel with Dragonmore Gaming. Thank you so much and welcome. And we're back to Dyson Sphere program, and we just got the thrusters. All right, so we got the finally we got caught up on our research. We're actually making plenty now. We have one small problem that one of these is not getting enough power actually. So fix that real quick. There we go. Okay, now we got way more hydrogen than we need, which is awesome. So we're gonna have to be doing something now with the hydrogen, but it's okay. We have a plan. The plan for the hydrogen is to use it along with the titanium to make, let's see if, we need some assemblers for sure. Oh, we need circuit boards, all right. Well, I know where those are. Just grab us some circuit boards. Okay. Again, I could split those off and put them into a chest too, just to have a whole bunch of those too. But let's see. All right. We have titanium, and I think, what did we say we needed? We needed, I think this thing will tell us, right? So components, we need these. We need the assembler to make us hydrogen plus titanium. Okay. All right, so we have the hydrogen coming in and it's merged here. So we're using that as a merger. I guess the next problem is we need to have a splitter again. So so even though I got this like just working again finally. Oh, you don't have a pattern. Copy and paste. All right, now you're doing it. I was like, why is this one not working? All right, so you got to make sure that everything's running smooth in your supply chain. Okay. So we need to split off the hydrogen so that we can use it for the titanium combination for the fuel rods. And I think I'll put it over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking, right? So we have everything coming in here. Unless we can somehow, with some squirrely crap, have this go up. But yeah, I didn't. It's gonna need at least some time to go up. Yeah. Unless, wait a minute. You seeing that? It's like, it says that that's okay, but then the endpoint must be horizontal. Is there a way we can trick it? Oh no. Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Did I just see that right? I've been sitting here talking about having these mergers and everything, but the merger, you don't need a merger. It just automatically merges. Are you serious? Hold on, hold on, hold on. We've been doing this wrong this whole time. So the item is called a splitter, but it's also a load balancer. So I mean, it is good to have if you need to do load balancing. But if you're just looking for a simple merger, it looks like the belts will just do that automatically. I never tried that because I just didn't think it would work. Okay, so now that we've figured that out, that changes things. All right. So JK, so here's our fluids. Let's see, does it go? Please tell me you go under here. Nope. Okay, so it goes under here. And okay. Alright, so these are going the wrong way now, so delete that. Alright. Connect here. Are you friggin' kidding me? Which means we can delete that. Let me just go straight down here. What if we can merge it? Can we merge it from multiple angles? Of course we can. Guys, we don't need to use the splitter for the merger. I'm glad I figured this out now, as opposed to way later. But all right. Oh, love it. Okay, so the splitter is still useful because I'm gonna have to split off this hydrogen. So let's add the splitter back in, and we'll put it like here-ish. And or maybe can we even put it like right here? No. All right, so let's just put it. Let's put it pretty close up here, actually. I don't know. I keep misjudging size of different things, so I'm gonna put it here. I like here because I want this thing to. I still like the fact that we have a bend for that sorter. So, nope, don't need it as a merger. Don't need it. All right, let's do something silly. What happens if we run this one into this? Okay, so that collides. Does it? What are you doing? All right, so I think I tripped it up. Let's see. All right. Out of curiosity. All right, so this belt is not doing anything. All right, so it is kind of screwy that way. So I was just seeing, again, just playing with it, see what I can do. All right, so we need to fix this. But that does beg the question, can we do this? And then we connect these to that, and this to that. Okay, I did. Oh, it is working. Like, it's prioritizing the bottom belt for some reason. I don't know what's going on there. But we did see that it did do it. Alright, that's important. Oops. Now, can we add the sorter here? Absolutely. Alright, so it's right on the intersection. So this poor refinery is never going to be able to unload its hydrogen because it's just going to be full as fuck. That's until we add a splitter around here. Alright. This changes everything. What? Alright, there to there, there to there. Alright, so now we have a splitter in place so that we can pull that off. We can pull hydrogen off and use it with the titanium. Which, like I said, so this is Research Alley over here, which I'm gonna leave like that. So where is this? So this is where I just did squirrely things, but what was this? This is the magnetic coils. So I could have production of magnetic coils coming down here, which means these belts feed this, right? So the only output this thing has, of course, is the magnetic thing. So I don't need all that space for that. So I could do the fuel rods here. Let's do it. Let's fill in some space. Oh man, we are out of stuff. What do we need? We need steel. We need steel. All right, let's go find us some steel. Alright, where did I put that? Gotta remember where things are. I really need to pull everything to a central location. Alright, wait, stone and glass. I'm missing... Where's my steel? There it is, way over here. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Let's just grab as much as we can because we're full on our inventory anyway. Okay. And then we'll land here. Stand next to this thing. Okay. So we need to make this in the assembler, it said. Right. So here's our fuel rod. So let's make our fuel rods titanium and hydrogen. Okay. So we're gonna need to do that. We're gonna have to come over here. Crap, I needed the stone too, actually. My bad. Alright, come flying over here. Get the stone from this box. Alright, I got 200 stone. I got Do I just... I'm just screwing myself. I need to actually make them. That's the problem. Alright. Perfect. That's going to chew up that stone. That was my problem. I just needed to make the freaking foundations. Alright. So we got foundations. Alright, they're going to go here. They're going to go here. Here. And just in case... There we go. Hoping that'll be plenty for now. Alright, so we filled in a whole bunch of the ocean there. Soil, I think, is doing fine. We'll see. Don't need splitters as mergers. I just feel silly now. Alright. So let's do that. Alright, so we got... I'm going to have the fuel rods go down this way, I think. So I'm going to have this come off like so. And then it's got to go up and over. Yeah, I don't know why these lines got, like, something about the foundation screws with the grid, and so, like, it does this little janky turn now when it goes into this sector. I don't know what that's about. But whatever. Okay, and then that needs to go, oh, grab that, and that needs to go down to the bottom. Okay. Alright, so we got hydrogen. Yeah, it's always prioritizing this belt. I mean, I guess having the splitter there as the load balancer can help with that. I guess it's just because I don't know what the priority system is otherwise, but the fact that we haven't used all the hydrogen is kind of the issue anyway, so I'm not super worried about that. Okay. Yeah, so alright, assembler time. Alright, so the assembler needs... Alright, so 1, 2... Because it's going to need input of 5. It's a 5-to-1 on the titanium versus the hydrogen. So I'm trying to think how to make that as efficient as possible with the belts that I have. Now, there is a Mark III sorter, which this is twice as good as the first one, and this is twice as good as the next one. Okay. So it's like 1, 2, and 4. So that could be like a 4 and then plus a 1. But we could pull the titanium. I'm trying to do like the math in my head that I'm like, okay, I obviously want the hydrogen to be the closest one to the assemblers because it needs to take way more. And then the titanium is going to go there. And we're going to, at least temporarily, since we don't have titanium on this planet, we're just going to have to move the box of titanium over here. And then the titanium is going to come off in a sorter at the edge here. Can you have one? No. So it's got to be in like this. Okay, so it's going to take titanium like that. So it's going to pull titanium if it's at 1 here. Trying to think how the math works on this, right? Because if it's 5-to-1, if it's 2-to-1, you just need 1 sorter here, 1 sorter here. But if it's 5-to-1, you need like a Mark III and a Mark I, or just a Mark III. Assuming I'm doing the math right. All right, I definitely want to make a Mark III for that. I feel like this thing's gonna require Mark III. Ooh, and I need this. All right, what is that? Ammo requires magnetic. Oh, I can't even make these because I don't have the turbines. All right, where is that? That's like down here, right? Yeah. All right, that'll be next on the list because we'll need that. All right, so we can't even. We have the technology to make the Mark III sorter, but we won't have the technology to make the components to make the Mark III sorter. Don't you love it? All right. Well, that's fine. Let's just do it like this. So we're gonna take this and so it's a Mark II on the closer belt. So it's kind of like it's pulling at 4. I think is what's gonna happen. So I don't think it's gonna be the full 5-to-1 to make it as efficient as possible, doing it this way, but it'll be close. All right, I have a lot of hydrogen on me. Can I do... I want to do something crazy. You know me. So we're going to do that, and we're going to put all the hydrogen in here. And I feel like we could use it kind of as a buffer storage, right? So like what happens if you do in and then immediately back out? Right? If I do that, it'll try to keep pulling it in, but I'm hoping that the belt is faster, that, you know, some will get through, and then, but I'm also going to be putting it back on if it's not. So basically it's just, you know, it'll slowly collect it if it's in surplus, but if it's not in surplus, it just kind of, it's a 1-to-1 in and out, so it'll just keep depositing it. So I think if there's extra being produced, this will catch it up until the max. So I think this is actually kind of a cool idea. So I thought so. So we'll see if it works the way I'm intending it to. So it's just basically like if I'm out of hydrogen, that'll empty out. But if I have a surplus, that's where I can go grab hydrogen. All right, that made my inventory a bit easier to deal with. I don't think I'll be able. Oh, I can get it all. All right, perfect. All right, let me go over here. All the titanium goes in there. Okay. Oh, interplanetary logistics. Yes. All right. Unlock interplanetary logistics system, logistics station, and drone. As you can set the conditions in the station, the drones will automatically transport cargo. All right. Do I have my AI talk to me about this? Talk to me, Goose. What's going on? Or am I just supposed to build it and figure it out? Transportation. Logistics station. I want one. You need crap tons of titanium, you need processors, and you need, what are these? Particle containers. Okay. Which requires copper, I can see that, and requires either whatever those like graphite net things are, and then the motors that I don't have, or I don't even know what the bottom one is. Requires magnetic particle trap technology. Alright, so that's a problem. Research speed too slow. What? Oh, it's because I'm like, alright, so all this stuff of making hydrogen is not enough. Alright. Is the problem... No, the problem is that they're getting plenty of oil. I'm just not making it fast enough, I guess. Silly question. Are these stackable? Yeah, they didn't look like they'd be stackable. I was just curious. Alright, so I'm going to have to make even more of these because it's definitely not enough hydrogen, especially if I'm trying to do a 5-to-1 to make these fuel rods. Okay. And then I guess it would make sense to have a storage on the other side or near it, next to it, something. I'm just going to have the one for now because I don't think I'm going to need too many fuel rods, at least in the short term. That's too close, isn't it? Or not. Here we go. Alright, so now we'll have fuel rods. Alright, so we are chewing up some hydrogen. And the reason our research is slow is because we're chewing up hydrogen making the fuel rods. Okay. So, more hydrogen, please, is basically the name of the game. Is there... And just for my sanity, like, there's nothing else that makes hydrogen or makes it faster. At least for what I have, right? It's just this thing. I mean, it's not like this thing can make hydrogen, right? It makes the fuel rods. Alright, that's where you can make thrusters. The logistics drones, which takes thrusters. And what is that? The processors and iron? I think that's just iron. Electric components. All right. Interesting. I do want to have a building making conveyor belts because, as you can see, I've just been making lots and lots of conveyor belts, and I need to have it done automatically. And then I should probably have it make sorters too. So that's something that we're going to be doing here shortly too. But this is the goal, and of course we're like a whole technology off from that. So let's go back over here. All right, so we need this magnetic levitation technology, and that's going to get us. Oh yeah, see, and it leads to the particle trap. Okay, well we're definitely going to throw that in the queue then. Those are needed. Work in progress. Satellite power distribution. Interesting. All right, so there's some cool looking stuff here. All right, so those are the next two critical technologies we need. We need the levitation for the turbines, and we need the particle traps for the particle containers. This is the advanced recipe. Okay. Although unipolar magnet is extremely rare. Okay, so that's unipolar magnet, whatever that material is. Okay. Let's see, how are we doing over here? So, crude oil. So yeah, I don't think the crude oil's gone down, so I think crude oil is infinite. So that's cool. Alright, we're making fuel rods. That's fun. Alright. Yeah, so we got just kind of our silicon just kind of chilling over here. I feel like we can move that. This is kind of my area where things just kind of hang out, right? So I should probably have it here. Alright, let's put it just right next to the iron, because why not? Alright, there's all of my silicon. Alright, I'm going to grab some more of these. Yeah, I should probably have a box for these. Alright, 200. I'm guessing the max is a stack of 200. Sure enough. Alright, but I will use some, so that is fine. Okay. So, I think the name of the game is even more hydrogen because our research is stalling as a result. Yeah. Alright, so let's get that going. Man, we've been recording quite a bit. So all right, so I think we'll do that. So we'll keep making a whole bunch more of these guys to get even more hydrogen. I'm sure we'll have a purpose for this here at some point for the liquid oil, the refined oil. But that'll happen next time. So guys, thank you so much for watching. So remember, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.